Hi everybody, I'm James, and welcome back to Storytime with James. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. Alright, this one is called My Journey to the Philippines. Yes. Yeah, it was a crazy journey to the Philippines, and but it was doable and it was fun. But at first, when I first had decided to take my first flight to the Philippines. That was the first time that I flew that long, that I ever flew that long, like for 20 hours. So it was kind of scary to me. Look, I was kind of scared. It was kind of scary to me. I got my luggage together and everything that I needed for the trip. And I didn't, it didn't get real to me until the flight agent told me, all right, he handed me my ticket and said, have a nice trip. Dum dum. Yep. Said that. That's when the butterflies started. Yep, the butterflies got in my stomach. So then, and then I started thinking about everything that folks were saying about taking a flight to the Philippines. Like people was telling me that the plane was gonna crash, or that folks said folks won't like me there, you know, or that I'm going to get out there and need help and nobody's going to help me because nobody can understand my language, or they said my girl wasn't going to be real, she's going to be fake and stuff like that. So and everything. So all I did was shrug my shoulders and just you know keep going. So when the plane took off, my stomach was, but then after that, I settled back and relaxed. So I just relaxed and everything and just tried to go to sleep. Then when I switched planes, I had to switch planes. I had to ask questions on which flight, how to get to my next plane and stuff like that. So it was crazy. But the next time I had to change flights, it got easier. Every time I had to change flights, it got easier and easier. So it was easy. After like 20 hours of flying, getting off, changing planes and stuff like that, I landed in Manila. When I stepped off the plane and got outside, it was so hot outside. It was hot. But it was dark, but it was hot. So I whipped my phone out and tried to make a call, but I couldn't make a call because I couldn't get no connection. So I was looking around and thinking what people was telling me, that nobody spoke English there. So I just went to one of the baggage handlers and asked him. I said, "Hey, where can I get Wi-Fi? Where can I get Wi-Fi?" He said, "Oh, Wi-Fi." He spoke it in perfect English. And I said, "What in the world?" And he said, "Yeah." Oh, he said, "Okay, hold on a second." And he let me use his hotspot. So when I got on there, I was able to get on uh, to my wife's, well, my fiance's uh, phone. Get onto her phone and tell her where I was at. I told her I was at gate 3. They was at gate 1 or something like that. So they came over, and when I saw her, she was shorter than I thought she was. But that's cool to me. Yep, she was shorter than I hugged her. and then I met her sister and her brother. So, and then we jumped in the car and drove off to the house, and it was beautiful, beautiful. Then right then and there, I was hooked on the Philippines. I was hooked, hooked. There was no coming back. Like I wanted to stay forever. But I knew I had to come back within a month. I was gonna stay there for a month. So uh, after that, we was rolling and stuff like that. I couldn't understand. I couldn't understand it. It was like a weight was lifted off of me, a big weight. You know, like I didn't have no worries anymore, and and I just didn't care about nothing. No worries. Mm, yep. Then I knew I was hooked on the Philippines. That was it. I was hooked on it, and it was like then there because there was no racism, no crime, and no worries. You know, no worries. Well, there probably is crime, but no crime that I could see. You know, or to nobody else. Maybe under the table crimes or something like that. But I figured this is what it's like to to when people used to tell me to be in peace. This is what it's like, and I had never experienced that before. You know. So after that, we just went on with our daily life. Me and my fiance, we got married. And that was it. Then they became my family. Then they became my family. And I had that was beautiful to me. You know, having a family, a loving family. So and we went around the Philippines, experiencing everything. And every myth that people told me here, it didn't come true. None of it came true. Like they told me, like it wouldn't be no stores, no good stores out there, or nothing like that. It would transportation and stuff like that. They didn't. They told me all of this stuff, and none of it was true. None of it. You know. So I'm gonna tell you, man, it's a beautiful place to be. And that's where I want to be. I want to go back. You know, and I am going back. So it's a good thing. Yep, I'm going to be doing a live with my buddy Mike. Okay, me and my buddy Mike are going to be doing a live. This week. So stay tuned for that. And Mike was out in the Philippines too. He was out here too, but he's back here now. So I'm gonna link up with him, and then we're gonna do a live. So well, that's it. My trip to the Philippines. It was a it was a it was kind of a trying trip. Because I never flew that far before. Plus, I'd never been overseas before. Never. So well, like they say, it's the first time for everything. It's the first time for everything. And sometimes it don't come out right, but in this case, everything turned out right. It turned out right. And when I didn't want to come back, you know. I stayed a month, but that month blew past quick, because we would go out and stuff like that, and come back and talk at home and stuff like that, and it was a good thing, you know. So yeah, so stay tuned for my live that I'm gonna have with Mike. Okay, it's gonna be interesting, you know, because I think Mike got a lot to say, you know. So all right, you guys, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. And hit that bell notification. Hit that bell notification so that you know every time I drop another video. And share, share, share. Share my video with your family. Share my videos with your friends. Share it with your loved ones. And even share it with your enemies. Adios. Salamat.